In some ways, we've been limited by space, access to material, etc. What impact is this having on your art practice?
I just ordered everything right at the beginning. I've got everything I need. Oh, except from the space, that's an issue.
Yeah.
So I had this grand, I forgot about that. I had this grand plan that I'd be in the dining room and it would be my new studio and it would be idyllic. And then Andy started working from home and now the studio is his office.
Oh no.
I've got like a little bit at the end of the table. So for our online streaming alternative residency, I'm going to be working in my kitchen because it's the only place that I could make a big stretcher. To be honest, it was probably the only place I could make something that big anyway.
Yeah.
And I can make a mess of the floor because the floor is awful already. So it's okay. I don't know, it'll be weird painting.
It's something really interesting about, like, the kitchen's such a domestic space. I mean, I know a dining room is, or a living room is, or a bedroom is, but there's something about the alchemy of a kitchen, and then like how that works, how that sits when you're painting as well.
Yeah, I can make a cup of tea whenever
I was going to say, you're going to drink more tea, you're going to eat more biscuits.
That's the problem of home studios. It's so easy just to go and like make more tea, eat more snacks, and just watch TV in between working. But so limitations wise, of course, you know, I can't make the same level of mess. I did a bit of a smash and grab at the end of the bits whilst in. So yeah, I've got wax and I've got my I've got some wire. So I've been making these small kind of intricate pieces, and I'm enjoying them actually. I'm committing to quite a high level of detail, which I don't usually do. I'm a bit of a that'll do kind of person, and I'm like, we've got all the time in the world. Let's do this properly. So I'm quite enjoying that. But Potholes was going to be a really like freeing time when I wasn't going to be sort of precious about how things looked. But I'm being quite precious at the moment. But we'll see what happens. I've got some ideas for some kind of like looser modelling techniques, and we'll see what happens. And I like the kind of impermanent nature of wax. Normally I'd make a clay or make a wax in order to like carve from it, or perhaps cast it into something more solid, and that's not an option at the moment. So there's something quite nice about these perhaps ephemeral works, and that ties in quite interestingly with doing a reading as well, because that's something that, you know, perhaps it's recorded but it still then disappears once you've said it. Now Alex, we've got 1 minute.
Less than. So yeah, I think, well, I really knew what I was going to do for Potholes. I'd already started playing around with some ideas. It was going to be about water and movement of water through plaster and mapping that. Kind of trying to make a pothole basically and map that. And now this is going to be completely different. And I'm not going to be working with some of the materials I probably would have worked with, like concrete, or, you know, I'm going to have to work on a smaller scale. But I think in a weird way that might be good, because it means that instead of having this really clear idea of what I was going to do, I've got some ideas of reacting to the situation, and then I'm going to have to work through this situation with all you guys. Sorry.
I mean, it is a mad situation.
Yeah. How about you, Max? We can answer for you.